Okay, welcome back to this channel. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do me a favor by clicking on that subscribe button. Like, share, make your comments. Definitely would love to watch out for it. If there's anything you would want to say it. I want to watch out for it. So let's take a look at gold for this week. Right now, there was a movement. We can see that this movement on Friday was a very crazy, massive bullish move. I literally warned against this movement that we should be very very careful of trading gold, right? And some of this our USD pairs, and we can see that DXY literally dropped. This is one of the reasons why gold actually came bullish or something like that. I see some people were actually saying that they actually sold because price has actually corrected. The news on you some people say that the news on USD is good. Price has actually given us a correction that we will drop. I was like, we don't have to, it's not a must you actually take that trade on Friday, right? Because on Friday is actually the last day of the week, which I actually don't recommend you should actually trade. Personally, I don't really trade, especially if there's not a good setup. Coupled with the fact that there was a major news on Friday, which I actually advised taking from those trade. A lot of people sold. I know I actually got the message. A lot of people sold, which they actually were taken out, which is very unfortunate. Where we would want to know where this gold will be moving for this week. One thing I will be watching out for is another drop on gold. So this week we will be expecting a drop on gold, by the way. And this gold, right, we are going to be getting a massive drop. There's no doubt about that. Gold will give us a massive drop. But first, we are very much likely to see gold very much likely to give us a bullish move to a level of. Currently, we are trading at 1866. We are very gold is likely to get to a level of 1880 before we get that drop. I'm not trying to say we would get to a level of 1880, but it's very much likely to get to that level. If we can get a level of 1880, then we should be expecting a drop from that level. So gold will be having a drop, and I can assure that this drop is going to be a massive drop, by the way. So be watching out, be very, very careful, especially if you want to buy. This is not a good time to buy. I mean, when you take a look at this massive movement upward, gold has given us a massive move. Do not go ahead and jump on the buy because you are seeing a movement. I think this is one of the mistakes a lot of traders actually make, right? And I actually make this type of mistake in my early days of trading. Once I see this massive movement up, I tend to jump on it, to actually, try and grab some profits because I actually, that is how I think markets will move. But with time, my massive drop just played out and get stopped out. I've actually learned from this experience. And one of those things is that once you see a massive movement upward, the biggest mistake you will make is actually going ahead to jump and take jump on that massive movement that is playing out up. So be very very careful if you want to take that buy. I'll tell you, watch out for a sell setup. That is the best thing. So when we take a look at on Monday on this my Patreon channel, right, I actually predicted this movement around a level of 1854. I talked about we are going to be selling to a level of 1830 to a level of 1830 to a level of 1835. I actually predicted that movement, yes, on my Patreon channel. So this is the Patreon channel. So this is the movement. I'm going to put a link to this playlist. In the comment section, check this playlist. You will see March 6 to 10. This is the gold, right? So actually add about 200 plus pips. We grabbed it on Monday, right? I told my Patreon subscribers to actually sell, so we'll be able to grab a lot of profits, which we actually did. On Monday, we actually had a bearish move. We grabbed some profits. On Tuesday, we actually grabbed all the profits, even extra profits when price continues to drop. So we grabbed a lot. So if in case you're interested in gold setup, better setup, sign up to this Patreon channel. You see, this is exactly what we major in. We major on Nasdaq 100 analysis. We good setup. We major on US 30. Gold is also one of those. Natural gas and S&P 500. So these top five are what we major on. Then when it comes to currency pairs, once I get a good setup on currency pairs, I'm going to share it on this Patreon channel. Like if you are more interested in gold on any of these top five that I just mentioned, you can just give it a try on my Patreon subscriber. Just subscribe for just a month, give it a try and see. After a month, then you can cancel your subscription if you are not okay. I'm going to give you best setup on this. So this gold, like I said, we are very much likely to get a drop. At the same time, price is actually going to go bullish. So with the news that is going to be coming out with on this week, I'm going to decode the news. Watch out for the news that is going to be coming out so far. Go to the technical aspects. Watch out for setup. Try and see where we can put our take our profits. Try and see where I can spot our entry points and everything. Then I'm going to share that to my Patreon, to my Patreon channel so you can go ahead and take this trade. Like I said, it is high probability trade I'll be sharing. Trade that we have 70 to 90% chance of winning. So on this 4 hour time frame, this is a massive move, right? A drop should be following anytime soon. But the problem is when with that drop, because we are very much likely to see this drop and bullish move first, take out this level, a level of 1880, possibly above the level, you know, probably price might come to this level up a bit, give us a little bit of a bullish move before we start getting that drop. Or when market opens on Monday, gold will start dropping. Everything I'm going to cover all this thing, for the fundamental aspect of it, and I'm going to share to my Patreon channel. So if in case you're interested in taking gold setup, you can just give it a try for a month.